सिर्फ 220 रुपए में खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
जैज के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
हमदर्द जुशांदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जुशांदा।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
बैंक अल्फला की न्यू एल्फ ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें, क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं, अल्फा करने का नाम है। डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। सिर्फ 220 रुपए में खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
all set for the final innings of this one-day international series. South Africa need 308 runs to win. Conditions are ideal now. Full house. Some stages throughout the day. It's a little bit chilly, I guess, for some people. Some are still just getting some food out the back, I'm sure, and going to be back into their seats pretty soon. But they've been royally entertained. Really good performance by Pakistan to get to 308 for 9. And of course, was the star for Pakistan with yet another 100. Just remarkable stuff from him. And now Tony Dezorzi, who's going to be starting with Temba Bavuma, who is out there going to be opening the batting. Sean Pollock's alongside you. Right, Sean, what are your thoughts before we get underway?
Yeah, Hayes, I'm looking forward to see Shahan Free. He gets on here. I think the new ball, you saw the South Africans have it in their hands. They were pretty lethal at what they managed to do and shape through the air and movement. We haven't really seen that much in the series so far. And we know that the Free likes to shape the ball. So if it is the case, it could be a bit of a daunting period, these first 5 or 6 overs for these South African openers. But I think they need to have a bit of a solid start here if they're trying to chase this 308 down.
Naseem Shah is going to be there as well. Hasnain also bowls very quickly. So there's going to be some thunderbolts out there, and it is going to be with 2 new balls. So proud seams on those balls, and no doubt we'll get a little bit of seam off this surface. Right, here we go. Afridi to start. Ramiz, how are you feeling at the halfway mark?
Pretty confident. I think Pakistan's Achilles heels over the years have been batting and batting. They've covered a fair bit of distance in this contest. Now it's up to the bowlers, and Shahan Afridi, well, he's in great form. I think on a surface like this early on, Sean, I think all you have to do is probably not to overexert. Just hit the length. The pitch will help you.
It's a nice delivery. It's a tidy line from Shahan Afridi.
Yeah, so right, Ramis. When we often go to the subcontinent, the spinners, when they come on to bowl, they think they've got to turn the ball. But you don't. You just got to land it because there's enough turn and the grip in the surface. It's the same here with the new ball. Just keep landing and hitting your areas like we saw. I think with the Rabada's first 2 or 3 overs, we saw him hit the area consistently, beat the outside edge. That's all you've got to do. You don't have to bowl that miracle delivery. There's enough happening if you land it in the right area.
Loves to strike at his first over. Shahan Afridi. He's got one past the outside edge. Rizwan throws it up in the air, but no one shouts.
Looks to be in good rhythm, and the ball is shaping quite nicely. Nice seam position away from his reach, trying to play that drive, airy-fairy, not confident. That's his go-to ball to a right-hander, but he can be a handful against the left-hander also if he pitches them in that area.
Yeah, but this movement's going to be interesting to see if Temba Bavuma decides to continue batting on off-stump to him.
About playing at that as well. I think pulled away at the last minute because of that movement again to Dezorzi. So it looks like it's on the button straight away.
Got a lot to think about now. Dezorzi just heard a little ooh as it went past, as if to say that one moved prodigiously. Missed it in, missing it by about a foot.
There's some bowlers that you enjoy watching because they're creating pressure and there's a meaning behind whatever they're trying to achieve. So the idea is to engage the 2 slippers. Shahan Afridi moving it across. And there's that in-swinging delivery, which is well played in the air.
He bowled that nicely, he bowled it really well and it was on target. But therein lies the mindset. Straight away he's thinking, let me try something different rather than enough is happening. I don't have to try anything different. Let me keep bringing the slips into play. Anyway, I'm fascinated to see where Temba goes and stands. As I say, an interesting technique that he decided to use in the last one-day international where he bats on off-stump. It looks like he's
some bowlers that you enjoy watching because they're
I just think it's a dangerous ploy to a man who's shaping it in, and there's more shape today than what we've seen in the series. So let's see how this works out.
The idea is to engage the 2 slippers. Shahan Afridi moving it across. There's that in-swinging.
This is interesting stats. Gets that away. Nice shot, fairly full. worked it away through mid-wicket, so he's away with the boundary.
Yeah, Shaheen's seen him standing there thinking, okay, this is too good to be true. I'm going to try and trap you in front. But maybe that's exactly the thinking of Temba Bavuma. I'm going to stand there, you come into my zone, and I'll put you away.
Normally when you're standing on the middle stump, you're exploring both the onside and the offside. So that's a brave guard that he's taken, and it's middled that quite nicely through mid-wicket for 4.
Carry through to Rizwan. 6 for none, first over.
बैंक अल्फला की न्यू एल्फ ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं अल्फा करने का नाम है डाउनलोड द न्यू एल्फ ऐप
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
So if they are to pull things out the hat here, you would think that top 6 could do it, but Pakistan are going to be asking a few questions.
Looking at the averages, so 225 is guaranteed if you're going at 40, if your average is 40 or 43. But I think they need to first counter this opening burst. Make sure that you don't get an edge. Make sure that there's a platform laid out.
Yeah, they got some hard work to do against this opening pair. Seam is a wonderful, wonderful bowler. Years of age, Naseem Shah. It's tight line, extra bounce as well.
Always wonder that first delivery, when a bowler runs up, you're kind of looking for a decent length. And when it's either short or full, I think, okay, maybe he hasn't found his rhythm on that first delivery. So we'll be interested to see what kind of length he ends up bowling. There's the board where 500 could be donated. It's perfectly in the slot for Dazorzi. Deep mid wicket. I think later on, we've seen a few times over the years, David Miller has peppered that area. So if he gets going, you never know, he might win that amount of cash.
Short and wide, he's gone over the top. And he's going to plug a little bit, yep, stops. To the result.
I think Naseem Shah has not settled into his right leg because those are both drag downs. I expect as the over goes on, you'll start to find things. That was just short and wide, a free hit.
Normally understands the pitch very quickly, Naseem Shah. He said width and shorter in length.
Now that's up in the air. Big follow through from Naseem Shah.
His eyes lit up. He thought this was going to be an easy cotton bowl. Then he realised that it hadn't come as far as he was expecting. Had to put in the hard yards and eventually the dive, and that's quite fortunate for Dazorzi. He's one of those guys who closes his bat face pretty early, leads to the leading edge, and as it popped up, he would have had his heart in his mouth. But fortunate for him, lands in no man's land.
It's just a little bit awkward when he's asked questions on that line, middle and leg stump line. Falls over a little towards the offside.
Anxious then, looking up and then looking at the bowler, following through. It's down to the third man region. Just the one. That ball before that popped up off the leading edge, hit the other splice of the bat. hasn't found his radar yet.
The off-stump guard is a good one in a way. If you've gotten used to it, I think what it's doing, it's forcing Pakistan to bowl a little wider of the stumps, thereby negating the impact of the new ball.
It's a great guard for the right-handed bowler, shaping it away from you, because then you kind of line yourself up on off-stump, and anything with width, you can absolutely let your hands go at it. It's just a bit of a concern as if left-arm shaper gets it a nice full length. That's beautifully caressed, and this outfield's been so quick. There's a boundary for Bavuma.
That was just timing. Terrific timing, no real flourish. Really nicely played by Babu.
जैस के पास हर नीड का हल है, बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ.
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना